merriment.
Survival for expats.
In the concrete forest.
On Friday nights.
Hi guys, welcome back to You Can't Sit With Us, the weekly show where we get wasted. Yay! You guys ever wonder why glasses don't drink when we...
Because I wonder this every time I freaking come here.
Plastic cups, baby. We're not trusted with the real things.
We really aren't.
Going back to the fire, it turns out that it could have been self-immolation, which self-immolation is something that it's most commonly known for Tibetan monks to do in protest of the Chinese government, setting themselves on fire in protest.
Whoa, okay, so
I
didn't know this meant because I've never had to know. But Cassie's like, now explain to us. I didn't know. That's actually, if so, that's a really serious thing. If it was a protest, because that's not a terrorist attack, but that is a protest. That's a political protest. So it's not an accident. It's not someone trying to have a cheeky cigarette on the MTR and it going wrong.
I have a feeling I have a feeling it's politically motivated. It's coming at a time where people are very unhappy and unsatisfied.
There is a lot going on in the world, and I think, you know, if you're not going to speak out now, then when will you speak out? But that's a
But don't set yourself on fire on the MTR, guys.
No, don't do that.
Just like a PSA from You Can't Sit With Us. Don't set yourself on fire on the MTR.
There's other ways to get your voice heard. Fire is not one of them.
Yes.
Fire is the wrong way to get your voice.
Fishbowl revolution.
Yeah, fishbowl revolution.
Talking of fishbowls, I went on a tour of Yamate yesterday by myself and ate street food.
Oh my god, I thought you said fishbowl rather than fishbowl. I was like, just imagine all these people in Lang Kwai Fong with fishbowls being like, yeah!
Charge the police.
Fucking psycho.
No, the fishbowl revolution was last Chinese New Year.
We weren't there, because I remember you being like, I wanted to go, and Garen was
because we were on our way to Macau.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I remember you saying you wanted to go, and Garen was like, I wouldn't have let you.
Yeah, he's like, I wouldn't have let you, you would have just caused more trouble. I was like, fuck yeah, I would.
You'd have been there like, riot! Throwing,
I love a good riot.
Throwing bottles filled with fire and
Molotov cocktails.
Being like,
I was going to say something that I probably shouldn't because that's illegal.
Fuck the police, and it would have been crazy.
Fuck the police.
So I'm kind of glad you didn't get to do that.
No justice, no peace. Yeah, I'm a bit upset I didn't get to do that.
Sometimes, Cassie. Cassie's the ultimate saga at times, especially when she's drunk.
I'm the OG.
She is.
I punched a girl in the face the other day. That was so jokes. So,
I wasn't there. I would have stopped.
So my mom, so you weren't there, but Ali was there. My friend was on a date with this girl, and her name was Bronte. So you could already imagine she was a shitbag, right?
She wasn't a good person.
And so he was like, Ali, Cassie, come over. This girl's driving me mental. And so we were all over and drinking, and she was saying all this oh my god, I love Donald Trump, and oh my god, I hate Chinese people, and oh, all lives matter. And I turned to my friend Amir and I go, can I punch her in the face? And he goes, yep. I turned to Ali, can I punch her in the face? And they were like, yep. And so I just went, boom, and I punched her in the face. I told my dad this, he's like, you're so proud of you.
But I mean, seriously, that's the bit, what she was saying was bullshit, and it's not what white people think, apart from this very small minority of racist white people. And they're a really small minority, okay? They are, and they're embarrassing. We're embarrassed about racist white people, I think the way that anyone who's Muslim is embarrassed about terrorists. We're not the majority, this is a minority thing.
Not all white people, but all white people, I guess. I don't know. So you've got your update on the fire, guys.
Yep.
We were going to talk about Valentine's Day.
We were, as Chung had so kindly asked us earlier. Well, both of us in relationships this year, which isn't a shocker for Cassie.
I don't think I've ever spent a Valentine's Day not in a relationship.
Okay, well, some of us here have spent, I'd spent all but 2 Valentine's Days single. So this is a pretty big deal for me. And I don't even know what I'm doing, because I said to Chris, my boyfriend, I don't do anything. And then, being a woman, I changed my mind.
Of course you want to do.
And then I told him I changed my mind.
Everyone's bullshitting when they say, okay, any girl who says, and this is for you guys with wives or girlfriends, any girl who says, I don't care about Valentine's Day is fucking lying.
They are lying. They're literally chatting.
No matter how chill you are, you don't want to steal your friends' Snapchats and their Facebook posts with their huge bouquets, and guys, it doesn't kill you to do something nice for your lady on Valentine's Day. Whether it's just a rose or a card. You don't have to spend loads of money. Just acknowledge the holiday. Because like as much as it's commercialized,
and acknowledge,
it's still like a holiday.
Acknowledge your lady. Acknowledge her. I mean,
go down on her for like half an hour.
I was looking today at Valentine's Day card. And I'm at the point in my relationship where like the word love isn't being thrown out there, which is fine.
I was that with Garen as well. Yeah.
I'm looking for a card that says, I really like you and I enjoy spending time with you and I think you're cool, but I don't love you yet. And does that exist? No, that card does not exist. Make it, Hallmark. Give me a card that says I appreciate your existence, and if you died, like you'd be like a goldfish. I'd be upset, but I'd flush you down the toilet and get another one. I'm kidding. I wouldn't do that. He's really tall. He couldn't fit down.
What I got for Garen.
What did you get?
So when we before we were like saying I love you and stuff to each other, I got him a card and it's like I know where you can buy it in Great and Pacific Place, and it's like a picture of a Hargal. A picture of a Hargal going to soy sauce, and it's like. Perfect match, and it's really cute. It doesn't say I love you or anything on it. It's really cute.
See, that's really good. So I wanted to get.
They have like loads of Hong Kong themed ones, like two chopsticks. Like we belong together.
See, I like that. So I love Simpsons and Chris loves Simpsons, and there's like old episodes of like 10 years ago. There was one where Ralph sent Lisa one. It says I choose you, and I wanted to get that just for Bance because he'd love it.
Draw it.
I might just have to draw it. I might have to get artistic and draw. I had to make him one.
But making someone
I've done that before. I
always draw pictures inside of.
Maybe I should do that. Maybe I'll make him a card. I'll get like artsy and craftsy, and he'll come back in. I'll be like, no. He's like,
you're like covered in glitter. You're like
glitter fucking everywhere, like glue. Can't like.
He's like, what have you done to my apartment?
I'm like, don't look at me.
I can do it for you.
Oh, I have an A-level art. I have an A-level art. I think I could do that. Chris literally cannot draw anything. He draws like a stick person. And
my ex-boyfriend. So I used to have this table in my old apartment, which like all my friends would come around and would just write all over it. I can't remember what was the point of this, but we'd just like write all over it. My ex-boyfriend, he's like the least artistic person, and he is like Mikey like trying to draw, and I'm like. Did you draw a duck, Mikey? He's like, no, it's a giraffe. It was like the ugliest thing ever.
Wait, and he thought it was a giraffe?
Yeah, he was like, it's a giraffe, dude. Like, clearly it's a giraffe. Like, there's the neck, then its feet. I'm like, it's only got 2 feet, Mikey.
It has a beak, Mikey.
And then my little cousins, they're like 8, and they're also drawing with us. And they're like, Mikey's really bad at art.
That's so bad. Yeah, no, I mean, I don't know, Chris, we've put some things out there. I said there was one place I did say I would have liked to go, but I already know that they're sold out. So unless Chris has booked it, which I really doubt he has, because he's not really a pre-booking kind of guy, I don't think we're going to go, which was Foxglove, because they were doing a showing of When Harry Met Sally, which is one of my favorite films.
We were thinking of also going to that. But Garen and I have like a weird Valentine's Day tradition. We celebrate Valentine's Day the day after Valentine's Day. This is for a number of reasons. Our first Valentine's Day together, Garen had a fucking comedy show on Valentine's Day, and I was super pissed off.
I bet you were.
And I was so mad.
Angry on him.
I was so mad, but I was just like, I'm not talking to you. I was like, how could you? And because he booked it without like asking me if it was okay as well, which was really fucking annoying. He has a show this year as well, but I don't care. But so we had Valentine's Day the day after, and we figured out having Valentine's Day the day after is so much better.
It's super cheap.
You can get a way bigger bouquet of flowers because it's way cheaper.
Yeah.
You can go to a better restaurant. You don't have to have a shitty Valentine's Day fucking menu. They always make you order like a certain menu, which is really annoying.
They do. That's
and you don't have to. They squish you in. It's like they put all the tables really close together so they can milk more money out of people.
And I don't think you often get that good customer service as well. My thing is, so I don't know
and then there's people proposing left, right, and center. You're like,
I don't know how you feel about gifts. So if my boyfriend gave me a cuddly toy, I'd vomit. Like,
I love cuddly toys. I have so many.
I'd vomit a little bit. I'm a flowers girl because
I want flowers.
Flowers are beautiful, but then they die. Like it's a short-lived thing.
Like a short-term commitment.
You're investing in something which you know isn't going to last forever, and like I find that really romantic. Like that gesture of, I know they won't last forever, but I'm still happy to spend quite a bit of money. Yeah, I know.
It's like a really romantic like way of looking at it.
So that's why I really love flowers. I'm also not averse to chocolates, but I don't want like some. If you give me Ferrero Rocher, I will throw Ferrero Rocher at you probably.
I love Ferrero Rocher.
But I know I like them, but I
want something like personalized.
Yeah, I had an ex. Like one of the only times I had a Valentine's Day with a boyfriend, I had an ex, and I'm a salt addict. Like I don't
like sweet.
Everything is salt. Everything is soy sauce. Everything I eat has got it on it.
Yeah, agree.
And so he got me these chocolates which had sea salt on them, and he went to
that's nice.
and I lived on the beach in the UK at the time, so he went and got them because I lived at the beach. So he got these like sea salt chocolates, and I loved salt, so I was so happy.
Personal details. That's really nice.
Yeah, I know. I get Chris. Chris is obsessed with dark chocolate Maltesers. Like he fucking loves it. I'm just gonna get him like the biggest box of those and be like, and go for it.
I go for it. Oh, that's
and I did
sweet.
a good thing today. So Chris, my boyfriend has a operation on Monday. Just like it's very not important, big thing in his life. He'll be fine. But he needed someone to go drop off his like X-rays and file and everything to the hospital he's at. And he had to go do it on his lunch break, and he's obviously a bit pissed off about this because he wanted to have a big lunch with his like friends on a Friday. So I was like, I'll do it, and that seems like a really small gesture, but firstly, it was a bit of an
maybe
effort
he's gonna
for me
say
to
that
go.
he loves you for the first time on
But
Valentine's
also,
Day.
I'm terrified of hospitals. Like I am,
me
and
too.
I didn't say that to anything to you. I'm shit scared. I never really talk about this, and Cassidy found out like a week ago. I was hit by a car when I was 18, and I refused to go to hospital for 3 days until they thought I had internal bleeding. And I was like, I will not go.
I hate hospitals
them.
too.
They're horrible and they're creepy. And in Hong Kong, they're weirdly like hotels, which freaks me out even more
I just associate them with like bad memories and like
old people groaning. Why do they groan? And the weird smell, that weird hospital smell, freaks me out. I don't know. I'm glad that you feel the same way.
But it's because I always like.
It's gross. They're weird places.
I mean, I'm pretty healthy despite my like bad lifestyle choices, so I don't like have to go for myself often. Like, and the only thing that like I have like continuous problems with is my eyes.
Yeah.
So I like sometimes my eyes just fuck up and I can't see, which is pretty annoying.
That's shit when that.
But like all my memories of hospitals are like my dad being in hospital, and it's just like me just crying and yelling at doctors, which doesn't help, by the way, guys. Pro tip: if you have a family member in hospital, do not yell at the doctors.
That makes sense.
They do not appreciate it. But I was yelling at them. Fucking shout out to Queen Mary Hospital. Fucking, they starved my dad for this operation 3 days in a row.
Botched up.
No, they didn't botch up. It was fine.
Well, they did it by making him wait that long.
Yeah, 3 days, and my dad was like, he couldn't see. You can't starve an 87-year-old for. Well, then they'd give him dinner, right? So he was eating 1 meal a day for 3 days. He's 87 years old. He was so frail. He didn't even recognize me when I came in. Like, he had no idea, and he was trying to touch my face. It was like, I'm gonna cry just thinking about it. It was so awful.
See, this is the thing, like, I hate hospitals. I just hate them. And my best friend in the UK is a doctor, and she's a fucking great doctor, and she's told me some like incredibly sad and happy stories. And I mean, you know, it's different from the UK to Hong Kong because the UK does public health care. We don't pay for our health, so it's completely different.
The NHS is fucking awesome. I got free glasses.
It's really awesome. And my friend, actually, you know, I'll tell you, it's a sad but happy story.
Oh, I'm gonna cry.
No, it seems sad, but then it gets happy. So my friend was working in not like the best part of the UK, but it was a very good hospital. And one day she gets a guy admitted because he's tried to commit suicide. Okay, now this sounds sad, but wait. So he tried to commit suicide. So what he decided? So he decided he'd drink like bleach, like kitchen bleach. I'm not kidding, but to wash his bleach down, to watch the bleach down, he was like, you know, I'm going to go out in style. I'll buy some champagne to drink with it. Now, if you drink bleach, there's only one way to stop yourself from dying, and that's by drinking alcohol. So when he killed himself, he saved himself because alcohol, so they just put like ethanol into your body. So he woke up on a drip and he was like, why am I not dead? And like, dude, that Moet saved your goddamn life. So you know what, drinking champagne saves your life, people, drink more. And I love that story.
That's a fucking insane story.
He saved himself and he's now like happy and he is glad he lived. But I just think he went there and he was like, I'm just going to have this fancy champagne and style. But
well, guys, the more you know, we're learning all sorts of shit today. We learned what self-immolation is. We learned
to drink champagne all the fucking time. Just always drink champagne.
I don't like champagne, but okay.
You know, anyway, I don't like Prosecco.
I don't like it. I don't like champagne at all. I don't like anything with bubbles. Anyway, guys, we'll see you after the commercial break on this episode of You Can't Sit With Us. We love you. Bye.
驚錯過我哋精彩嘅節目？而家上嚟呢個網址就可以訂閱晒我哋8大頻道，付費之後仲可以重溫晒所有精彩嘅節目。記得要訂閱我哋嘅 YouTube channel 同埋讚好我哋嘅 Facebook 專頁啊！